Miyamoto Musashi said the warrior's path begins with eliminating weakness, not building strength, eliminating weakness, because strength is what remains when weakness is removed. Look around. Most people are weak. Not physically weak, spiritually weak, mentally weak. They collapse under pressure. They quit when things get hard. They live reactive, powerless lives. And here's the uncomfortable truth. They do 9 specific things every single day that keep them weak. Things they think are normal. Things society tells them are fine. Things that are slowly destroying any chance they have of becoming strong. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you these 9 daily behaviors that expose weakness, and the samurai mindset that transforms each one into power. If you're ready to stop being weak, subscribe now and hit that bell. Let's begin. Weak behavior 1. Hitting snooze. The alarm rings. You hit snooze. This seems insignificant. It's not. In that moment, you just trained your brain that when it's time to act, you negotiate. You just told yourself, my word doesn't matter, my commitment is optional, my discipline is negotiable. The samurai woke at the same time every day. No alarm, just internal discipline. They called it jikken, mastery of time. Not time management, time mastery. Weak people are controlled by time. Strong people control time. Every snooze button is a micro-defeat. You're starting your day with surrender before your feet touch the floor. Then you wonder why discipline feels impossible. The first battle of the day is leaving the bed. Win that battle and you build momentum. Lose it and you're already compromised. Replace hitting snooze with this. When the alarm rings, count down from 5. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minus 1. At 1, your feet hit the floor. No thought, no negotiation, just movement. You're training your brain. When it's time to act, I act. This single shift changes everything. Weak behavior 2, checking phone. Immediately you wake up. Within 60 seconds you're scrolling, email, messages, social media. You're injecting other people's agendas into your mind before you've even remembered your own purpose. The samurai practiced asano keiko, morning discipline. The first hour belonged entirely to them. Meditation, training, contemplation, no external input. Why? Because the first thoughts of your day set your mental state. When you immediately scroll, you're programming your brain. I am reactive. I respond to external stimulus. I have no internal direction. Weak people start their day reacting. Strong people start their day directing. Think about it. You're letting social media algorithms, email senders, and message notifications determine your mental state before you've chosen your own intention. Replace phone checking with this. First 30 minutes after waking is a phone-free zone. Instead, practice one thing that builds you. Meditation, reading, exercise, journaling, something that serves your purpose, not others' agendas. This simple boundary rebuilds mental sovereignty. Weak behavior 3. Eating mindlessly. Weak people shovel food into their mouths while staring at screens. They don't taste it. They don't enjoy it. They're just refueling while consuming content. The samurai practiced shokuji no saho, meal discipline. Every meal was eaten with full attention. Every bite was conscious. This wasn't about enjoyment, it was about respect for the body and awareness of consumption. When you eat mindlessly, you're training your brain to be absent from your own life. You're practicing disconnection from your body. You're reinforcing the pattern of unconscious consumption. This isn't just about food, it's about presence. Weak people are never fully present. They're always half here, half somewhere else. Replace mindless eating with this. 1 meal per day, eaten with 0 distractions. No phone, no TV, no reading, just eating. Notice the food, taste it. Chew slowly. This rebuilds the neural pathway of presence. Presence is power, absence is weakness. Weak behavior 4, avoiding eye contact. Watch weak people in public. They avoid eye contact, they look down. They scroll their phones to avoid human interaction. They make themselves small. The samurai practiced metsuke, proper gaze, direct eye contact, not aggressive, stable. This communicated, I am present, I am aware, I am not intimidated. Your inability to hold eye contact isn't shyness, it's trained weakness. Every time you look away first, you're reinforcing, I am subordinate, I am lesser, I am uncomfortable with presence. This program's deep. It affects how you show up in negotiations, relationships, conflicts. People sense your weakness before you speak. Replace eye contact avoidance with this. For 1 week, hold eye contact 2 seconds longer than comfortable. With everyone, cashier, colleague, stranger, you're training your nervous system. I can be present with discomfort. This single practice rebuilds confidence at the neurological level. Weak behavior 5. Complaining about whether. Weak people complain about whether constantly. Too hot, too cold, too windy, too rainy. They verbalize their powerlessness over uncontrollable circumstances. The samurai trained in all weather deliberately. Rain, perfect for training perception in difficult conditions. Cold, excellent for building mental toughness. They called this Shizen no Shion, nature's test. Every weather complaint is you announcing, external circumstances control my state. I am victim to environment, I am powerless. This programming transfers to everything. You become someone who's always at the mercy of circumstances, never in control of their state. Replace weather complaints with this. Zero weather commentary for 7 days. It's hot. Say nothing. It's cold. Say nothing. Just adapt. You're training your brain. I control my state regardless of circumstances. This builds internal locus of control, the foundation of all strength. Weak behavior 6. Seeking constant validation. Weak people need constant external validation. They post and check likes. They fish for compliments. They need others to confirm their worth. The samurai practice jishin, self-confidence rooted in internal validation. They judge themselves by their own code, not others' opinions. A samurai could lose every battle and maintain dignity if he fought honorably. When your validation is external, you're controlled. You make decisions based on what looks good, not what's right. You become a performer seeking applause instead of a warrior following principle. Replace validation seeking with this. Keep one major practice completely private for 30 days. Tell no one, post nothing, track nothing publicly. This rebuilds your internal validation system. You learn to derive satisfaction from the practice itself, not others' acknowledgement. Internal validation is freedom. External validation is slavery. Weak behavior 7. Making excuses. Weak people have an excuse for everything. Traffic made them late. Boss doesn't appreciate them. Genetics explain their weight. Other people explain their problems. The samurai lived by Jiko Sekkinin, complete self-responsibility. Everything in your life is your responsibility. Even the things that aren't your fault are your responsibility to handle. Every excuse is a declaration of powerlessness. You're programming yourself, I am not in control. I am victim to circumstances. I am not responsible for my outcomes. This creates learned helplessness. Your brain literally becomes less capable of solving problems because it's trained to believe problems are external. Replace excuse-making with this. 7 days of zero excuses. Things go wrong, own it. Obstacles appear, handle it. No explanations, no justifications, just results. You're training your brain. I am responsible, I am capable, I am powerful. Responsibility is power, excuses are weakness. Weak behavior 8. Quitting when uncomfortable. Weak people quit the moment things get uncomfortable. Workout gets hard, they stop. Conversation gets difficult, they leave. Project gets challenging, they abandon it. The samurai practiced gammon, enduring the seemingly unbearable. Not stupid persistence, but the ability to stay present with extreme discomfort without breaking. Every time you quit when uncomfortable, you train your nervous system. Discomfort equals danger. Over time, your window of tolerance shrinks. Everything starts feeling unbearable because you've never trained yourself to bear anything. Replace quitting with this. This week, when you want to quit something, stay with it for 5 more minutes. Just 5 minutes past your breaking point. You're expanding your window of tolerance. You're teaching your nervous system, I can handle more than I think. Tolerance for discomfort is the foundation of all achievement. Weak behavior 9. Living reactively. Weak people live entirely reactively. Their day is determined by whatever happens to them. Email arrives, they respond. Problem emerges, they react. Person calls, they answer. No internal direction, just constant response to external stimulus. The samurai lived by sakigake, taking initiative. They acted from internal purpose, not external pressure. They created circumstances instead of responding to them. When you live reactively, you're programming yourself, I am not in control. Life happens to me. I am powerless to direct my existence. This is the deepest weakness, because even if you fix all other weaknesses, reactive living means you're always responding to others' agendas, never pursuing your own. Replace reactive living with this. Start your day by choosing your 3 priorities before looking at any external input. These 3 things get done regardless of what else happens. You're training your brain, I have agency, I direct my life, I act from purpose, not pressure. Proactive living is power, reactive living is weakness. Look at these 9 behaviors honestly. How many did you recognize in yourself today? 3, 5, all 9. Here's what separates weak people from strong people. Weak people recognize their weakness and do nothing. Strong people recognize their weakness and take immediate action. You don't need to fix all 9 tomorrow. That's weak thinking, seeking dramatic transformation without building foundation. Instead, choose one behavior, the one that hit hardest, the one you recognized most clearly in yourself. Commit to the replacement practice for 7 days. Just 7 days, not a lifetime. 7 days. After 7 days, choose the next one. This is how warriors are built, not through dramatic transformation, but through consistent elimination of weakness. Which weak behavior are you eliminating first? Comment below. Your public commitment increases follow-through by 300%. That's not motivation, that's neuroscience. And subscribe now if you're serious about becoming strong. This channel is for people who want truth, not comfort. Strength isn't complicated, it's just uncomfortable. And weak people avoid discomfort at all costs. Strong people lean into it. Which are you? Now go eliminate your weakness.